on something really, really fun and cool. We got a very special guest in the house. He's the definition of cool and indisputably one of the greatest guitar players in the history of rock and roll. It's my great honor to welcome from the Rolling Stones, Keith Richards, everybody.
I've lived this for 60 years. Chuck Berry will do what Chuck Berry do. If you're gonna do it right. Chuck Berry will do what Chuck Berry do.
That's an entrance. Wow.
Can't get that in the back.
I mean, absolutely not. Wow, I can't tell you what a thrill it is for me to have you here. And can you play? Can you play "Start Me Up"? No, I was just joking.
I could, but not for you.
Thanks so much for doing this. I appreciate this. I know it must be a crazy whirlwind doing all this press and all that stuff.
Yeah,
and
kind
for
of
this, it is, right? Well, I mean, you're re-releasing Exile on Main Street.
Because it deserves a second run.
It does, yeah. Yeah. It's interesting to watch the documentary and see actually what went into doing all this.
I found out a lot.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. It was good for you. It was educational for you as well. Do you ever play your songs? I mean, do you ever just zone out for a second and go like, I mean, what do you think?
For a second.
What am I talking about? What am I? Of course, yeah. Come on, yeah, exactly, yeah. Have you ever reached a point, one part? I mean, because you're known for your partying, and
yeah.
Have you ever reached one party, one thing you're like, this is it, I went too far?
Oh yeah, many times.
Yeah.
But other people remind me when I reach that point.
Yeah, that's why you have friends.
I didn't do that. You know?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. We have pictures to prove it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Who were who were the Rolling Stones peers when you guys were coming up on the rise?
Hey, we were listening basically to, we were listening to rock and roll.
Yeah.
We were listening to Chuck Berry, and then the blues, Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf, B.B. King,
Yeah,
and then the trail goes on, Robert Johnson. But we thought we were a blues band, and we were only 19 years old.
Yeah,
You don't know how blue it can get.
yeah, you got at certain points you got really, really blue. Yeah, completely. I was going to ask you some questions. I know you're working on an autobiography.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
So I can't remember a thing.
Yeah. So it's good for you. Yeah. It's perfect. So you can look as a reference. Yeah. I was going to ask you like a couple questions, maybe to jog your memory, just some things.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. I'm looking out for you.
What a guy.
Yeah, I'm such a nice guy. Yeah. Well, like you've seen, let's see, 45 records. You have LPs, reel-to-reels, cassettes, CDs, MP3. Do you have a favorite format?
Actually, I do. I like vinyl.
You do, right?
When it comes down to it.
And what is it? The crackle, the needle on the record?
I like when the needle jumps, and but you love it because you know when it's coming.
Yeah, you do know. Yeah, you can see the scratch on the record. Absolutely. Do you think it's different now when you have like digital? Because back then it was analog recording, and now you can make a record in your
This is true.
Hotel room.
I mean, I've actually, for what it's worth, I think analog is a truer sound. From what's being played in the studio to what you're going to hear, analog is probably a truer sound than digital, which has got a kind of, it's ones and zeros. Where are you going to go from there?
Yeah, no, that's all computers, yeah. And do you, when you take time off, I'm assuming you do take time off.
Occasionally.
I mean, you're a full-time rock star, but I mean, now and then...
No. I'm looking for work, actually.
Yeah, well, we could use a sidekick if you ever want to come on and hang out. It'd be fantastic.
Okay, I saw you the other day. I mean, you could handle it.
Oh, yeah, good. I love it. Thank you, buddy. I love that. Thank you, buddy. Do you ever get rusty? Do you ever not play the guitar for a month?
You're looking at a very rusty Keith Richards right now.
No, are you?
Yeah. I do have to do some practice, man, so don't pull me up.
No, I wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that. But I mean, yeah, you do. You get because anything you need a little.
No, you do. I mean, if you've been on the road for 2 years and then suddenly you stop. And you say, oh, I'll just put the axe away for a little bit, and then a little bit gets on. You say, I've really got to catch up, man.
Yeah, really, yeah. Because you can't just.
So at the moment, I'm doing a lot of catch up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we were talking, and you said that you said that you were working on these lemon trees that you have.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, what I do in my spare time.
Yeah.
Well, I took this lemon out of it. It came out of the supermarket, you know, and I had nothing else to do. It's like what you do when you've got nothing to do. So I took the damn pips out, and I put them in a little flower pot, you know, and then I just left it there. And then, lo and behold, you know, this thing starts to sprout, and then it got big, and next year it had little flowers on it. And somebody told me in the winter, you gotta, when the flowers come up, you gotta like germinate, you know, which is like, you know, we don't want to get like X-rated here, but.
Yeah, you have to pollinate the flowers.
So I end up with a little sable paintbrush going around every little flower. Saying to you, I wanted John Belushi's bee outfit.
Yeah, he's just pollinating flowers all day.
All by myself, you know.
Oh my God.
And you can't get arrested for it.
No. But you're saying these lemons are like super lemons now.
No, they turned out, I mean, these things are bigger than grapefruits.
Are you sure it wasn't a grapefruit?
I don't know, it's a new genus.
It's a new genus. You're a scientist, for God's sake. Yeah.
I should have brought one down, man.
Oh, yeah, I think, well, not next time. You can
Damn it,
mail it to
I forgot.
me. Do you have a favorite Rolling Stones album cover?
Oh, hard one. I did like Beggar's Banquet. I also liked Exile on Main Street. They're so good at album covers, man. But sometimes what's in there is another thing. But
yeah.
But
Beggar's Banquet. That was an original. Was that a real?
I kind of liked that too. You know, with
That's
the cake.
The cake.
You know,
and the record.
You know,
oh yeah, that was great.
I had fun making that.
How about Get Your Yayas with Charlie?
Oh, that was easy. He did it.
Exactly. Yeah. Was it hard to get Charlie to do stuff? Because he's a funny guy.
It's like drawing teeth.
Yeah.
But once he's out, he's very good.
Oh yeah. Well, you nailed the joke the other night when we did that bit.
Yeah.
And I was like, because he doesn't talk, Charlie.
No.
Like
he's all reaction, deadpan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's almost his good thing too, because it's almost like his Harpo
saves
Marx.
writing a line.
Yeah. It's like, oh, Charlie doesn't talk, and then he gets right out, and you get stuck doing all the interviews, and you're like, thanks a lot, Charlie. Yeah.
That's when he gloats.
Yeah. How about favorite obscure Stones song?
Well, you know, I've been thinking about that. I mean, if I got a dig, I go for Connection, you know, which is pretty obscure.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and it was done a long time ago, and that makes it even more obscure.
Yeah, it does become more and more obscure.
It's a little-known track, but I mean, it's a damn good rock and roll track, and I'll stand by it through thick and thin.
I love it. Absolutely. I was thinking, too, because you have such a great voice yourself, and there's one part of the Rolling Stones concert where you get to perform.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic, and I love that. But do you ever at some points go like, I think I want to do Satisfaction tonight? Like, you know.
Oh man, you know, there'd be some heavy-duty talk backstage.
Nick would not be into that at all.
I wrote it. All he's got to do is go out there and sing it. It's simple.
That's hilarious, yeah. But because you see him, but you've grown into you all have your own personas, you know. Nick
Thank God, eh?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Thank God, yeah. But the one thing I got to say about you, and I think I speak for all the Rolling Stones fans, that you're just stayed authentic. You stayed a rock star. Like, you see a lot of these rock stars come out and they become adult contemporary. They leave for a summer, they come back and they're like, I had kids.
You know, I mean, there's guys that are in it for the long haul, and there's the ones who just want to be for a couple of years, you know. And I mean, they're probably better off, you know.
Yeah. But you have stayed a rock star, and you are a rock star, and you're an icon.
I'm trying to prove that it can grow up, you know, and with me along with it.
Yeah, completely. Well, I can't thank you enough for coming on. You're a legend, brother. Thank you so much. Keith Richards, everybody! Wow. We'll be right back with LL Cool J. No, wait for a second. Wait for a second. Almost.